Good morning. Day 2 of running 200 miles in 1 month. Good start to the morning. Got started with a run around 5:20 and planning for about 90 to 100 minutes, I think, this morning of running. I'm the kind of person that has this library book due, and I say, oh, that's about a 4 or 5 mile run from my apartment each direction. So instead of taking the extra 5 or 10 minutes after work or something to go return the book, I'll just run there in the morning and back and drop it off. So that's what I'm doing. I had the book in my vest, but it was bouncing and I didn't want the corners to rub and like wear out the fabric in the vest or anything. So just carrying it the last mile or two to the library. So dropped the book off at the library right around 45 minutes, so should be pretty close to 90 minutes. And one thing I'm working on as well in my running is hydration, specifically with electrolytes. So I've historically been really bad with electrolytes. At the Cleveland Marathon, which was my first marathon about a month and a half ago, I pretty much didn't take in any electrolytes the whole time. So the reason being, I've just struggled in the past when I've tried them in terms of stomach distress and just having to go to the bathroom because of that. So I kind of was maybe a little scared and just didn't want to deal with that. So haven't been using electrolytes like the past year at least, probably. But I know realistically, as I push the distances longer and longer, I'm gonna need to utilize electrolytes, and hopefully they just make me faster and stronger at the shorter distances as well too. But so this is being, a 90-minute run. Got a water bottle with some electrolytes.
I bought the BPN brand electrolytes to try because it's different than I've used before, and it comes in a can with a scoop, so you can easily use a half serving or 1.5 servings if you want. Last set of the strength training session for the day. About to go down right here. Got some leg exercises and upper body exercises today. The exercise I'm doing here is called a 1-up, and the purpose of this is mainly to build stability and strength in the glutes and surrounding muscles and all the way down into the foot. And then I'm doing some bicep and tricep exercises with the bands. Okay, strength training is done, and now on to the 5 minutes of abs that I do at the end of all of my strength training sessions. So like I said, at the end of every strength training session, I do 5 minutes of abs. And usually it's just a minute to 2 minutes of a particular exercise, and then I kind of move on to the next one. And honestly, I kind of do a lot of the same exercises, so I should probably try to start doing some new ones or just increase the variation. But today I just did 3 exercises, and I do always like to end off with about a minute of flutter kicks. Day 2 complete. Did a little bit over 9 miles this morning and strength training this afternoon. So as we can see, we are ahead of schedule, over 8% complete towards the 200 miles. And that's almost 17 total. So gonna keep going, and next few days, not sure how many miles we'll get in. Definitely need to be above 40 for the week for sure. But that will be something you'll have to come back for tomorrow to see how we get on in day number 3.